Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of the Acti Labs Lipo Sculpting Fluid wrap thing. So it comes with the liquid and it comes with the wrap. So before I start and I get into this video, this is going to be 100% real for you guys. Like, there's not many reviews on this product or on many of Acti Labs that aren't reviews of ambassadors. Now, I'm not saying that they're over exaggerating, but sometimes it's best. Obviously, they have to sell a product, and sometimes, you're more wary of their review and how they wave it because, as I said, they're just there to make money. Obviously, I'm not saying all ambassadors are like that or anything, but there's no useful reviews anyway on YouTube. There's literally just people wrapping it from day one and stuff like that. And I want to do an in-depth review of this product, so I was going to wait until I've completely finished the full treatment, but I decided, you know what, forget it, I'll do it now. What I will do is I'll also insert photos before, after, stuff like that, because I did take photos beforehand, and I will insert photos as well after, or still using the product. As I said, I've not completely finished it. I'm close out to finishing, but I wanted to get this review up ahead. So as well, before I start this review off, this is not a miracle cream by all means. It's only supposed to remove inches of fat. We're not talking loads. Obviously, there's people that are getting like massive results, but obviously that depends on from person to person. But keeping in mind, this isn't no miracle cream. You still need to have a good diet. There's nothing unless this. Even though this does have liposuction technology in it, it's not like obviously going to be the same results as liposuction injections. So I wanted to get the across first as well that it's not a miracle cream. You're gonna see results. You may see results, but there might be slight, there might be a lot. It all depends from person to person. So let's get into this. So this claims to be paraben free. So what it is without reading all of it, it basically has liposis, which is like the technology in liposuction without the injections, and this is like the first cream to ever have this in here. But it's meant to have, I can't pronounce words, but that and pure caffeine works to increase osmotic pressure in adipose cells and burst open their membranes, and that word helps dissolve and digest fat waste, natural liposis, as I just mentioned. You can probably read that. It's just got a lot of long words that, are pretty long and hard to pronounce. So that's what that is. How I discovered this was someone actually posted this on, like, if you've got Facebook, you've got Facebook groups where you've got sale groups in your sort of area, and someone posted this, and I thought, you know what, I'll contact them for more information. So I got more information. I was a little bit beauteous, but I was a little bit, I don't know what that word, dubious about the product, just because I've heard already that when it comes to skin absorbing product, it doesn't absorb that much. Like, it's been duped where natural body lotions will claim that these chemicals are bad. Lotions with the chemicals are bad and you absorb so much of it, but it turns out you don't absorb that much. So it's a bit dubious about it, because would it actually really, really work? But then you saw results of photos, and as well with that, you have to keep in mind that people who market products are very clever. Like, not just like products like these, but like any other like weight loss product you may see on Instagram and stuff like that. They can be very clever where it comes to, obviously you've got Photoshop, but more to do with lighting as well. Different lightings can, different camera angles as well can change what you perspectively look like. I've noticed that as well, during my sort of journey, that anyone anywhere that takes a photo will know some lights are flattering, some lighting is not flattering, camera angles and stuff like that. Anyway, so that's how I discovered that. So I ordered it directly from her and it came. So first off, I'll describe how you're supposed to use it and everything like that, or how I use it. So what it is you got this cream, and you're meant to squirt out approximately a tablespoon, and you're supposed to rub it in clockwise until your skin fully absorbs it, which can take quite a bit. It can take up to 55 minutes, or it just all depends on what your skin type is and how quick it's at absorbing things. Once it's absorbed, that's when you're supposed to pop on the wraps. Now, I forgot to tell you where I actually have this. I've been using this on my my arms, my biceps in particular, just because I have a lot of, bingo wings. I have that, and I thought, this might help. So I've been applying it on that. So you're supposed to then apply the wraps. You're supposed to apply it tightly, but not too tight, because I've done that a few times and it is painful, and your hand goes blue. Obviously, because it stops circulation, but it's got to be tight, but not tight enough where it's uncomfortable. And then they recommend to either cover it with a towel or with what's that horrible stuff again? Cling film. I didn't get on with that. What I usually do, which I find the easiest, is just put my dressing gown on, which you can see is on here, which is pretty fluffy and thick, and obviously I have a top on as well, so it's to make sure that the area, is kept warm. So I keep that on for 45 minutes, and then I take it off, and then I do the next arm. And we don't need to wash anything off or anything like that. It also says that the suggests that you drink from a minimum of 500 ml up to like a litre of water. They recommend doing that before you even try it out, so your body gets used to water and there's not so much water retention. I drink about a little bit more than that anyway, because obviously I go to the gym and stuff like that, and I've been trying to drink more water if my place will let me, which that's another video for another story, to why bosses lie. Anyway, that's another story, guys. I should stop. Anyway, so as I said, what the drinking the water does helps, flush out all the toxins and stuff like that. So, that bit's quite important as well. So you're probably thinking, Cinnamon, stop blabbing on a little bit. Did it work? Does it work? So I found that it works. Now, why I said at the beginning it's not a miracle thing, because for me, I've seen a slight difference. Now, I didn't start seeing the difference after like 4 wraps. So a lot of people claim after the first wrap you lose a lot. Some people do, some people doesn't. As I said, it depends on person to person. I said I've seen a slight difference. And that is, after a few wraps. I've seen people claim, because this stuff lasts in the system for 2 days. So you're on your wraps. As I said, I go 3 days. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I go 3 days wrapping, and then I give 2 days break. But all through the 2 days break, you could then see results, because as I said, the product lasts in the system for 2 days. Also, there's other facts to consider. So, for example, I'm putting it on my bicep area, and they've said that if you've got quite a bit of muscle, it's got to penetrate through the muscle, something like that. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll leave like the link to where you can buy it. I'll link the link of her website, which I bought it, if you're interested. But there's loads of factors anyway which determine the results and everything like that. But as I said, I've noticed a bit of a difference. It's not completely dramatic, but it's a bit. But I know anyway, it's hard to get rid of fat around the finger wings. Now I do have the slimming one as well. What I will do is I will also, once I've done that, I will use that one on my thighs. So the lipo one is supposed to be for loose skin. So loose skin, and then the slimming one is meant to be for more firmer skin, like the buttocks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this one. As I said, I did see results. It's not like I didn't see results. It's just not, over dramatic results, which I wasn't expecting anyway. As I said, it depends from person to person, and other factors and stuff like that. But yeah, that is. I recommend that you do give it a go, but it's important, and I say it again, I keep repeating it through this video, but it's important to know that this is not a miracle. You you're not going to lose pounds. Basically, you're not going to lose pounds. You need to work at it. You know, you need to change your diet, you need to exercise, stuff like that. This is not a miracle thing. I'm using this with, you know, healthy eating and exercise. So yeah, you will notice as well in the after that I've put on a little bit of muscle as well. So just keep that, as I said, it keeps it that in mind. It might, you know, it might be a little bit harder anyway to work on muscle because it's got to penetrate through. But other than that, I saw results. It's up to you if you want to give it a go or not. I would say go for it. There's nothing to lose. I know there's only a few people have said that it's not worked with them at all. That's only about like 1 or 2 people. But overall, you will see results. It maybe not so obvious, but you know, it, as I said, it's not a miracle cream, guys. It's not a miracle cream. You know, you can't just all do it yourself. You gotta put some effort into it. But a lot of people are using this for stomach fat anyway. So, you know, if you are going to use it for stomach fat, you know, or any other type of fat, you know, I've seen somebody use it for their chin fat as well. You know how some people have double chins or loose skin, and you know, or you know, all I say is when you go in it, bear in mind you may see a little bit of results or you may not see any, but don't expect to see amazing, like full on losing stones of weight. I mean, there could be some that it happens to. I said everyone's different, and you know, yeah. So that's it for this review. So bye, guys.